We're having some interesting developments in Brent crude oil prices. You can see here how we've been sliding starting from Wednesday and then today, Thursday as well, push lower, currently down with 2.10%. Now, this shouldn't come as a surprise. In the weekly articles that we publish at thinkmarkets.com and in our weekly updates on YouTube as well, we talked about the fact that this was a very important level. The price broke down here already on April 4th, and we have an unmet target of 54.8. So this rejection here made total sense. It just happened a little bit quicker than I thought it would do. So why are we lower then? Well, it's because the US and Iran are really close on getting a deal that would reduce sanctions on Iran, and that could lift oil production from Iran by about 800,000 barrels per day, according to the Swedish bank SEB. And that's quite a significant amount because right now, OPEC Plus has still some cuts in place because directly after COVID, they reduced their production output by 9.7 million barrels per day. This was then added back to the supply, and from about 2021 to 2022, they had about 2.5 million barrels of cuts that they were going to add back to the market. And this has been ongoing and ongoing. And now, if Iran would be allowed to sell more, then that could potentially add 0.8 million. So it's about a third of this total supply cut that would potentially come back in one go. And that is why we're seeing a bit of pressure. So from a technical point of view then, so what's the plan? Well, in the weekly updates, I said we're probably going to roll over here. And so far, that's been working out fine. We might, of course, push up again towards 66, maybe just below this level. And then I still anticipate people to sell here and for this to go 62 and maybe 60. At the same time, what is also really interesting is that we are creating this type of wedge pattern, and this might potentially result into a very strong push at one day. If, for example, we manage to push above here, say we stay here for a couple of days and then push up here, then that could actually negate this whole breakout, and we could potentially push maybe up to 75. Whereas right now, again, people are probably going to be selling there, targeting the downside, and if we break lower, we'll push even deeper than this pattern here. What's your take on Brent crude oil prices? Share your comments below.